Hello, welcome to Do It Yourself with Wayne. Our channel is all about teaching you how to do things yourself to save money. So if you're interested in saving money, subscribe to our channel. We'll help you with that. Now, most of our videos are DIY stuff of fixing things around the house or tool reviews. We do a lot of those. If you're interested in that, subscribe to our channel, make it easy to find our videos. But today we're doing something a little different. We've got numerous family members with the little Cricut vinyl cutters. And so we decided to do some videos about how we do it because I own a small sign shop. I do a lot of signs, and it's not a full-time thing. I have a print shop and the signs are a small part of it, but I've installed a lot of signs over the last decade or so. I've done a lot of small things, and I've done the side of a box truck before. So I've installed a lot of signs, and the videos that I've watched online for the Cricut installing the vinyl, I'm not going to say anybody's wrong, but there are more than one way to do just about anything. And I'm going to show you how I do some things. In a couple of the previous videos, one of them talked about the tools that I use and why, app tape that I use and why, and buying on bulk, and the squeegees I use and things of that nature. The other one was about applying vinyl and how we do it a little bit differently, and different techniques for different sizes of things that may be of interest to you. But in this video, we're going to talk exclusively about how to apply text with an outline color. It's a little different application or a different technique. Well, I've done this numerous times. It works very well. What we start out with, and I'm just eat up with originality, so I'm going to apply my name. So what we did, I did this on my cutter, and after I did this and cut it, I enlarged the letters to get this. Now this will actually end up going on our piece first, and this will be the outline color for this part. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to clean our substrate. Doesn't matter what it is. It can be a piece of corrugated plastic like this. It could be a mailbox. It could be a glass window. It doesn't matter. Pardon me. Whatever you're applying it to, always clean good with alcohol before you start. Make sure there's no oils or residue or dirt or anything else on there. Oil is a big deal. I always wipe my hands. You don't have to do that. But the main thing is don't touch your substrate after you clean it with alcohol, because even oil from your fingers can cause the adhesion to not work well over time, and your letters may get loose and come off on you. Okay, so now that we've cleaned our substrate and we got ready, we're going to start with the piece of vinyl that will end up being the outline color. Now, I'm not going to go to a lot of detail about making sure this is straight, because this piece of corrugated plastic is not straight anyway. But normally, I would make sure that it's exactly where I want it. Oh, and one thing that a lot of the videos will tell you to do before you start is to pull the wax paper backing off your vinyl. Don't do that, okay? If you want to do that, that's fine, but I would suggest you not, and pay attention to what I'm getting ready to tell you about how I do it, and then make your own decision about which way works for you. Because some people, taking the wax paper backing off first works best. Some people, what I'm going to show you will work better. So, be your own judge there. But put it where you want it. Take your rulers, measure, make sure you got it exactly where you want it, and then tape it down. Let's see, on this, because of the length, I think I'll take my tape and just go on one end, like that. Now remember, I still got the wax paper backing on the back, pardon me. So now I'm going to take the wax paper backing off, like so. Excuse me. I've lost my squeegee. There it is. Now this is really important. Do not let this touch what you're applying it to until the squeegee pushes it down. Pardon me. So make sure you got a good grip here. Pull it straight, but don't let it touch your substrate. Take your squeegee, squeegee it down like you would normally do. Pardon me. Then pull your tape off. And at this point, you have what will end up being the outline for your letters. Now let's move on to applying your letters over this. Now at this point, before we apply this part, if you'll notice, I put a little box right here, just a little rectangular box. I got another one down here. Now those are very important. You always want one close to each end. It doesn't have to be where this is at. It can be over here, a little bit further, but you need two boxes. And those are your guides for aligning this thing. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my rotary cutter and I'm going to cut just on the edge of that box. Okay? See how I did that? Just right on the edge of it. I'm going to do the same thing on the other one, because like I said, I'm going to use that for alignment, and I need to be able to see the edge of it. Okay? See how I did that? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape this thing down where those two little boxes are exactly one over the top of each other. And when I'm happy that they're there, I'm going to tape this thing down in place. Just like with the other thing, the wax paper backing is still on my vinyl, okay? And I'm happy that my two boxes are centered exactly one on top of the other. All right, because the boxes are exactly the same size. I did not make one of them larger. They're exactly the same size, so I want them centered exactly over each other. Now, just like installing before, pull your wax paper backing off. Make sure you got a good grip here so you don't drop it. Pull it out nice and straight. Don't let your letters touch down until your squeegee pushes them down. Now I got a little bit off. I was pulling a little bit crooked, but I'm pretty close. But the technique works. Like I said, I've done this a lot of times, but I was working a little too quick this time. But you pull your app tape off and take your X-Acto knife and get under that little box that you put on there. And you take those off because you don't need them. And now you got text with an outline color. And it's just that easy. You do 2 layers of vinyl, and you put what is going to be the outline color down first. Then you put the color that's the size that it's supposed to be over the top of it, and use those little boxes to make sure that you get the alignment straight. It's really pretty easy once you've done it a time or two. It's not a big deal. Just take your time, squeegee slow and easy, and it works great. I've done this many times, and it always works out. So anyway, that's our tutorial for about how to install text with an outline color. And please subscribe to our channel to help you find the other videos that we've done about doing vinyl for your little Cricut cutters. And again, thank you for visiting Do It Yourself with Wayne. We hope you have a great day.